And now it's streaming. We're now streaming to YouTube, and then we'll see in YouTube Studio, my broadcast, somewhere, go to video, somewhere we will see my broadcast, details, analytics. I don't remember where you do. Oh, here we go. Anyways, it works. I promise it works. I don't know where the freaking URL is right now. But that broadcast, I've tested it. It does work. I don't know where it is. I'm not going to make you guys go through all that. But that's the basic deal. And in the end, we're not going to do that for them. The instructions are really good. If they can't do it themselves, they need to get a tech person to do it. It totally works. It is not very difficult. They can also publish to Facebook. They can publish to Twitter. They can publish live streams wherever the fuck they want to do. They can, if they're technically savvy, they can mix their different webcams and create a collage and do all sorts of shit and push all this stuff. So, and then of course they have to run OBS 24 hours a day on that computer. That OBS computer can live anywhere on the internet. It doesn't have to be in their network. It doesn't have to be near their webcam. So all these things are super easy to do. So that's the deal. When somebody says, I can't get it to work, it's like, I'm so sorry. It works. We know it does. Best of luck to you. That's not our job to get them working through that. But it is a nice little feature. Yes, Tucker. I'm not. These are public cameras. People want traffic. This isn't like, there may be a dog camera that they want password protected and they don't want that live streamed. But it's just like our embed code. Anybody can come across that embed code and copy and paste it. And we encourage that. Everybody should be copying and pasting their embed code and giving it to as many websites as they want. They put their logo on there, and these are public cameras that are to drive traffic. So the answer is no. We are not concerned about that. But yeah, they could totally be grabbed, but anybody could do that right now. Anybody could have done that for the last 10 years. The customer's concerned what? That won't stop this. That won't stop this. You can password protect the player. Yeah. These are public, again, yeah, that's an HLS URL. You cannot password protect an HLS URL like that. Once it's out on the internet, it's going to be, not that anybody gives a shit about these webcams, but it's totally copyable and pasteable. So is the embed code. So is, and again, these are to drive traffic. So the more people that embed or more people to share, the more people to show. If I were a ski resort, hell yeah, take my video, put it all over the place. Unless it was Taos this year where the conditions aren't so good, but otherwise. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to bring up is our FAQ. Their FAQ, with these upgrades, it seems that the FAQ has lost support of the old style URL. So old style URLs are embedded in many of the pages in our webcam, in our website, in our FAQs. Let's see if I can find one. Okay, here, perfect. And I need everybody's help with this. Everybody's help. You come across a FAQ that has an internal link that doesn't work, fix it. Everybody. Everybody can do it. Everybody can log in. So, for example, following these instructions, if you look at the, let me just show you here. Okay. So this is a FAQ. What is DSPAN? This URL, and let me just pull it, make this a little better. This URL, which is an external URL, you can see in the lower left-hand corner of my screen, goes to webmail. That works great, no problem. This one, following these instructions, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, or left-hand corner, you can see article ID, category ID. That style no longer works. So if I click this, this goes back to the home page. All right? So what you do is you log in. I think it's this. and you go to content. Everybody can do this. If you need the FAQ, you can find the username and password. Let's see, FAQ administration, and you can search for DSpam. Oops, Dave, what the? I don't know. Okay, so here it is. Here is the problem child. We're going to unlink it. So now it is no longer a FAQ. And then you go, what you do is you highlight it again, you click PHP My FAQ, and then you search for the FAQ. Bam, bam, by following these instructions. Save, reload, now works. Capis? So that's how you do it. So it's important that we do this because otherwise our FAQ is kind of fucked up. It's got a lot of things that are broken in it. Yeah, that one's not our fault. So that's one thing about that. And then let's see. So I showed you those, and that's all my things. That's all the things. I want to show you how to look up the Streamlock URL, the HLS URL. You do that in Developer Tools in Chrome, or you can look it up in the database. We're going to eventually put those into our website, likely into the dashboard, likely in the embed code area, but I'll talk with Ben about that, or Tucker, whoever I have working on that when we get to that. All right, let's get to our business, and let's start with Kristen. What's going on? What are you working on? Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just going to show people just what we're talking about. I think I've shown this before. If you go in and thank you. Sweet, thank you. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. All right, great. Thank you, Kristen. Enjoy spring break with your kiddos. Don't don't work too much. All right, Logan Glasscock. Thank you for I really appreciate everybody and Logan Glasscock particularly giving me what you're doing, your goals for the day, and then at the end of the day, it's really helpful to see what everybody's working on every day. So Logan, what's going on? Nice. Thinking about that, in the Albuquerque data center, the UPSs are not in hot aisles. They're just sitting in the middle of the data center. Yeah. Mm. We got the plan. Let's keep it moving here. I saw your plan, your notes on that. You and Nate have been very communicative. I really appreciate it. Keep it going. Great. Okay. Great. You done? Let's keep it moving here, Logan. Come on. Come on. Okay, okay, good. You got a lot going on. Okay, great. Great. Thank you. Lots going on. Thank you. Thank you. And thanks for doing support today. That's awesome. Fantastic. Got it. Tucker, what's going on with you? And make sure you have Christian review your player controller when you get that stuff going. We want that thing to look good, slick, and act slick for sure. And yeah, there is a lot of logic. Those PTZ positions should be pulled from the database. I don't think you need to get them from the camera every time. It might be quicker to just load them from the database. And if they're not there, you don't load the controller, things like that, right? But you'll work through that. The other stuff is to definitely look at those PTZ commands are just relayed through a really simple script to the camera. But there's the other part of that is it'd be nice to actually get what the current PTZ position is of the camera, sort of updated every couple of seconds so we can sort of display that. What people are looking at would be nice. So lots to do there. And you're only working on this till tomorrow, right, Vanessa? I think then you're back to West Staff World. Yeah, you don't need to have it finished tomorrow. Yeah. Great. Okay, great. Vanessa, what's going on with you? Yes, yes. 695. Yes. How's our environment test or support testing environment set up so that people can test things on Windows and sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, great. And do we need Android and iPhone, iPad? Okay. All right. All right. Well, yeah. No, 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 no. Just the newest one. Yeah, and in theory, setting up mail on an iPhone should be the same if your operating system is fairly up to date. So as long as it's new and fresh, I think we're pretty good. And I think, yeah, well, we can throw that thing away. It was like a $30 phone. It's not a big deal. Yeah, um, yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, good, good. Nate Kaplan, what's going on? You can call us. And again, that meeting with the ski meeting with Ian was great. Really, I think it's probably improved our relationship with them a ton. Mark Harrell was there. That was great. It was Mark Harrell skied with us. Yep. Mark Daneman also. It was a big ski. There's a bunch of people. That was great though. That was great. Did I? Nate and Nate and Logan Domingo, they were ripping pretty hard. But I think I did better than the old guys though. Yeah. Um. It was nice. It was nice. Dangerous as shit conditions. I'm glad nobody. And I didn't have a helmet. I forgot my helmet. And yeah, it was good. My wife was not happy about that. But when you got to shred, you got to shred. It doesn't matter. All right, Ben, what are you working on? Screen share. That'd be good. I'll shut it down. That'd be great. Good camera. Good camera. And the camera was offline on the 15th. That was last weekend. That's exactly right. Yep. Mm-hmm. There was also some issues with it. This camera, they took it offline for a while, and then it came back up in another location or something. I don't remember all the stuff. Okay. I think that's good. And how do you recreate them? Okay. Do we click on stuff? We start clicking on stuff, and in theory, it'll recreate them. Mm. Yeah. Totally cool. Totally cool. Okay. Yes, that's great. All right. So you'll and then I would like to see if you could. I'd like to see what the new emails look like that you and Kristen worked on for webcam billing for the webcam status report. I just want to see what Could you fake one up and fire it off to me so I can see what they look like? Go. You go ahead. Show us the screen. You don't. Let's see what you got. Nice. Okay. Getting crazy. Okay. Love to see a Brown Eyes logo somewhere on that. And then if possible, okay, that's cool. That's cool. On this, see that broken image? It'd be nice. That should be detectable while you're building these emails. It'd be nice not to have broken images in there. Maybe that's doesn't have. Okay. Okay, go. Okay, great. Great, great, great. And then you dynamically calculated. Go ahead. Okay. Okay. Totally cool. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay, great, great, sweet, sweet. Okay. And so the next things on your list, after you feel like you're happy with where you're at with time lapses and detecting and rebuilding, is I do want you to finish up on making the analytics more perfecter, and then we'll get into the good stuff. Great, 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 great. All right, awesome, awesome. So let's go. Okay. Who knows? Who knows? I think some of this testing could crank up those GPUs. We'll see. Ben, you can talk to Logan about that when you see some load on that thing. All right, Vanessa, we have a roundup coming up. Do you want to say the date? Do you want to say the dates of April? Yeah, I know. um, all right. Okay. Look forward to that. I took personal news. I took this old Audi. Was looking at for mechanics for it because I want to get it tuned up and looked at. And I took it to this German specialty shop, and I walked in, and the guy was like, "What year?" I said, "1997." He said, "Nope, go away." Yeah, no, not even. He said, "It's such, they're such different beasts. I don't have the tools. I'm not even looking at it." And it's like, oh, okay. But unfortunately, I found another place in town, so that was a little stressful. Like Jesus, if it breaks, that's it. Yeah. So anyway, I'll get there. And yeah, made it down to Albuquerque. All good. So all good. That's it. I will probably be up in Taos next week, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. And that's all I got. Anyone else? Anything? Thank you. Goodbye. Happy spring break. Talk later.